Good morning everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. It is lovely to have you here. It is Saturday morning and I have got all my lace scraps. I've just emptied the box out onto my desk. Oops. And I'm going to make a snippet roll because it's time all this was used up. I'm going to make smaller pieces. I've only brought a couple of fabric pieces with me at the moment, but I am going to keep on going until I've used all these up. That will probably be longer than I'm going to film, so you'll see a couple of them and then I will carry on and do some more and you'll see me when I use them. So I have just cut a piece of fabric off this piece, which is really thin fine cotton. Let's do another one, shall we? It's not really good enough for journal covers unless you want to see through. You know, it'd be okay for a lacy journal cover type thing. Oops, threads everywhere. But I thought this was a good use of it, and it'll be another piece used up, won't it? Should I do a couple of thinner ones as well, so we'll do that in half. Now I have just spent 15 minutes cleaning my desk. I've got a piece of plastic on here, you probably can't tell. Not really because I don't want to spoil the desk, it's kind of spoiled anyway, but this is going to be a bit of a gluey project because what I do is I glue them down to start with, just here and there with a bit of glue, and then I sew them to keep them in place. So I just thought rather than put more glue down when I've just sat and removed, you know, acres of it, really, would be crazy. It looks like I'm probably ready to put, a new tablecloth. It's vinyl tablecloth down on here. So I've just got this piece of net curtain. There's another square of it somewhere that I've just got off the end there, and I thought it would make a nice first layer. Use it up rather than cut it up and put it on snippets. Make a nice first layer on that fabric and then put some snippety bits on top of it. So I must make sure I don't drag it towards me. Now I have also put nail varnish remover. Sorry, I'm shaking, that's why I couldn't speak. Nail varnish remover in the, well, it's Collal and it's bits of all sorts of glues, Fabri-Tac and 3-in-1 and all sorts. And it's got really thick and gloopy. I never seem to get it used up. So I thought rather than using my glue stick, which I often do for this, I'm going to have a go at this. It might all end in tears, in which case I'll just let it dry and stitch it. But am I in the middle there? I'm near enough, aren't I? Not in the middle, but near enough for you to see and near enough for me to reach. So let's just see what it's going to do. Maybe just put this around the edge in a few blobs. It's not too bad. I wondered if it would come out all nail varnish remover because it took quite a lot. It was nearly solid. Not solid set, but solid as in, I suppose the water evaporates out of it. I don't know. Can't think of any other reason why it gets so thick in the bottle and with age. Yeah, see, I'm gluey already. I don't have any wet wipes either. I should have brought a flannel, so I may have to stop after one and go wash my hands. Right, so I'm just looking at my colour scheme. Obviously I use lots of creams and off-whites and grunges. So I think I'm going to do a kind of a plain, lots of different creams and whites on this one, and then I'll do a pinky colourful one on the next one. I might, because I've got a decent size here, oh, you're going to blow bubbles at me. Oops, a bit thick and gooey, still thick and gooey. I'm going to have to really let this dry before I sew it on my machine because it really messes up my machine. What was I saying? I don't know, something about them. I had in my head, I don't think I actually said it out loud, about these being vintagey bits of lace. So, whoops, don't squeeze it, Denise. No rhyme or reason. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't start at one end and then the other. I'm just grabbing bits and putting them down, basically. Oh, I need to not squeeze that. Let's put another bit on there because it's thick. That's it. No pinks. Maybe it'd be better if I did it on here because then I can kind of wipe it across, can't I? If I get a blob, I can stop and just. Yeah, looks like I'm making an edge on it. I don't normally. Okay, perhaps I ought to pop the pink over there. Should I put some bits of fabric on, seeing as I've got some? That's a piece of wedding dress. so the glue will probably show on that. It's not always easy to tell, is it, which is the right side on some of these laces. I suppose it doesn't matter if it's hard to tell, then it'll be hard to tell when they're on there. So I do want some bits hanging over. But I don't know, I'm just, like I say, there's no rhyme or reason, I'm just going with how I feel. That's a lovely sort of top piece. And take some of the net bit of it off. I'm hoping I'll catch everything with a stitch. I'm just going to like zigzag all over it, so there will be edges here. Where do we want to go? There. That are not caught in, but let's grab a few bits in. Yeah, quite a few vintagey pieces here. Oh, that's nice. I might do a more creamy one. Just looking for anything that's a bit different to what I've already got. Okay, there's a few there now. There's going to be a lot of strings. Oh, Mr. Pink, how did you get in here? Gluey finger. Yeah, put less on, Denise. When you glue, you forget that you're not, you know, if I'm just using glue for tacking, you forget that you're using it for tacking and you're thinking about it staying put. That's a nice piece of Irish linen. We'll have that on. Underneath. A piece of lace attached to some linen there. That's always fun. Get that thread out. Oh, you're not stuck down. Got things there not stuck down. Silly. Pulled them out, didn't I? And that is quite a big piece, so I think I can stick that down without too much under it. So I hope you're all well. We did have a lovely holiday. Thank you so much for commenting on the videos that I put up before I went. And yeah, I apologise. I haven't checked yet, but I apologise if there was a lot of adverts in them, because it was only when I was away that I realised I hadn't gone on, and I was so pleased that I'd got them done in advance. Congratulating myself for getting them done. I hadn't gone on and, you know, I usually take well over half the adverts out. So if you think I leave a lot in, trust me, they put loads in. It's really silly sometimes. I don't know if they don't realise that they put people off, but yeah, I don't know. I will go in when I've got this up and loaded, because like I say, this is today's video, so I need to get it done. I will go in and take them off, so anybody who, you know, couldn't stand it if they're bad, you can go back once I've taken them out, or you know, they won't be there for anyone who hasn't, you know, come to it yet and is about to watch it. So, you know, stable and bolted horse, I know, but it'll be there. Oh, don't be like that. It'll be better for future generations, shall we say, future viewers. I'll get some glue off me again a moment. So yeah, I did just do about a 3-minute film of the showing you the lodge that we stayed in, and I'll put it in with the vlog. But it is literally just 3 minutes of me showing you that. There's no crafting and well, nothing, I don't think, apart from me just showing you around and where Neil was fishing. But yeah, we thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a short break. We could have done with longer, but it was a lovely break. And Simba was in kennels, which I was a bit concerned about, because I wasn't overly keen where he stayed, where we kennelled him last time we went away last summer. But he went in a new one, and she was absolutely lovely, this lady. She was booked up last year, so he couldn't get in. She's booked up quite a lot, but yeah, he was much better. He was, obviously he wanted to come home, but he was much happier there than previously when we picked him up. Oh, you were a nice grungy piece. Not grungy, well, I suppose you are grungy. Scruffy, that's what you are, you're scruffy. Ooh. Threads sticking to my gluey fingers. It is a messy job, but oh, so worth it when you get it done. Yeah, I don't know why I've got quite so many threads, but I have a big piece down, or no, a bit too big, that one. Oh, let's put some other bits down that we haven't got as well. They're like invisible threads, like spiders' webs. So yeah, we had a lovely day in York shopping. I absolutely walked myself. I think I said on one of the comments on one of the videos, walked myself poorly, really. I put a big hole in my foot with a blister. I didn't know, well, it was a blister, and then I didn't know it was a blister. Oh, I just kept walking, just thought my foot was, oh, there's a lot on there, Denise. Was a bit sore, and yeah, when we got back, or when we got to the lodge, I realised I had quite a lovely hole in my foot. Oh, that's nice. And yeah, couldn't walk the next day really. So we had a day of complete R&R. Well, we did pop to the. Where did we go? Oh, we went to York. I didn't do it going around York. I did it going around the shopping centre before we got there. So we did go to York, and we went on the park and ride bus, and we went down the Shambles, and which is a famous, you know, old what are they? What were the people that settled in York? The Vikings. That's it. An old Viking street that remains, and yeah, the shops there and what have you. They're not Viking. They're not that old. They're proper brick built, but I think they're like sort of from the 1500s, 1600s, something like that. So a big piece of that in. So I managed to go down there because it has lovely quaint little shops. In fact, we found quite a few nice shops that we haven't seen before in York. So it's always changing. York, it has quite a big tourist, you know, from overseas. So it's one of our vibrant city centres, and we don't have many of them now. Obviously London, Manchester, I think, but you know, there used to be loads and loads of them. There's very few now. Oh, there's a piece of my vintagey. Let's have that in. Yeah, this glue's glooping up. Even worse. Got a couple of long pieces there, but that's fine because it'll be snipped at. A piece of you in. Yeah. I took a few, or Neil took a few photos. I forgot to take my phone with me, would you believe? So yeah, I'll maybe pop those together and put them on as well, just for those of you that are interested. I know if you live in England, or this way on in England, sort of the northern half, definitely, you've probably been to York. Most people around here, this side of the country, have at some point. That's nice. Got lots of strips, haven't I? And yeah, like I say, there was a few days without a vlog, but I will be, as soon as this is up and loaded, I'll be doing a bit more of a vlog today, showing you what I'm prepping in my room. What am I looking for? I don't know. I wish I knew. I've kind of tied myself into the colour scheme, I guess, but it's not a problem because I've got plenty of it. Yeah, some of them will curl up probably when I sew them and, you know, get hooked under the machine and things like that. That's a good thing, in my opinion. Oh, gosh, I don't think you're a scrap. You can't be counted as a scrap. Out you go. What have we got here? That would make a nice sort of interesting piece on all that. Light coloured there. Yep. Stop. I keep forgetting I'm not gluing to keep it down. I'm just gluing to tack it in place. I think I want something here. What are you? Oh, you've got a... We've just got one lonely bead on it. I wonder if I can manage to keep it and not wreck my sewing machine with it. That's lovely. If you can stay you on there. If I can keep you on there, make you stay on there. I do like them quite full, so I don't want to stop until I'm happy with what I've got on it. Piece of you going across there, yeah. I might put a few little tiddly bits on, we'll see. Oops. Across there. Nice glue, thank you. Just think it wants lifting a little bit there, that'll do it. Bit of, oh, that's a Simba hair, look. I can tell by the two colours on it, the black and the brown. Apart from the length of it. That's it, a little bit of dimension. We're okay there. Something here maybe. Get off me. Piece of that. Yeah, I'm going to have to go wash my hands in a minute. I think that would be nice under there. So let's just wipe it on the nozzle. As good as anything, isn't it? There we go. It just stuck quite well, so I've obviously put a lot of glue on it. So like I say, it'll have to dry before I stitch it, but I want to stitch it to show you guys. So, don't know. Want a bit more layer there, but I don't want to hide what's under. Oh, there's some fine, really fine net. Right, I'll just put a. It's going to go straight through to me. Tiny blob on because the machine hopefully will grab it. That's it. You probably can't even tell, but that again has lifted it up a little bit. Okay, I'll call that one and we'll make another one. I'll just go wash my hands. Well, all that water did was reactivate all the glue already on my hands. So yeah, I think I've just about got it off, but still bits of it all over me. But shall we go with that again? Because I did think that was quite a good. Right, let me try and not touch it until I have to. Come on. Maybe I should just, that's it, stick some bits and then get some bits stuck on. I must admit I'm missing the hot tub. Neil fished all afternoon like I said he was going to. We went out, you know, in the morning and out for lunch. Neil fished all afternoon and then we went in the hot tub. It was lovely and I stayed in there until I was wrinkly and my nails are all broken, and oh, it was worth it. It just so nice on you. It was even nicer than a hot bath. I love a hot bath, you know, when you've got, well, I always have aching limbs, but you know, when you've got aches and pains, and the hot bath just really is perfect. I kind of want you over there, I think. Yeah, it was even better than a hot bath because of the jets. We've been in hot tubs plenty of times before, but I don't know, something about this one, it was gentler. We could have had it on really, you know, harsh, but it had like a gentle, that's a nice corner piece, isn't it? It had a nice gentle setting. Just enough bubbles, but without, you know, when you put it on hard, it kind of, I guess it massaged you. It kind of threw you about, but I seem to be sticking to my colour scheme. Yeah, it was heaven, so I'm missing it. Neil, of course, is not missing the fishing because he's still day off for a few days. He had a week's holiday, so he's gone fishing. I said he might as well, as I'm going to be, well, not in my room. I'll be in my room a bit, but in my room and sorting out the holiday clothes and, you know, putting stuff away. It takes some putting away, considering we only went for a few days. You know, all your toiletries. Oh, how beautiful are you? toiletries, washing. This piece of lace handkerchief there. Get off me. I'll put you here. I don't know what bits of food we took because it was like a self-catering, although we did very little self-catering, let me tell you. I think breakfast. And even one day we didn't do that. We got up and went and had a cooked breakfast in a very quaint, no, not quaint, it was modern. What would you call it? I don't know. So it was all homemade and kind of healthy-ish. I mean, we had a full cooked breakfast, but sort of a healthy version. It still had bacon and sausage, but the beans were homemade, you know, in their own sauce and what have you. Everything was organic, that type of thing. That's a nice piece. Yeah, I'm just going for it now because I realise I'm not going to get many done on film, and I've got all this lace that I want to move on. So put your finger in it then, Denise. I seem to have a lot of that one, don't I? Try and get some bits over the edge. Lovely bit there. I suppose it's like anything. Once you've done a bit of it, you warm up to your task. This lace. I'm talking about the lace snippet now, not the holiday. That was confusing, wasn't it? So yeah, it's gone quick. It's always nice to be home though. I love to go away. I love to come home as well. I remember when I was working and younger, I wanted to go on holiday and stay. Never wanted to come home, but there's a bit of old snippet. Look, let's put it on. Tiniest little bit that I couldn't bring myself to throw away. Obviously, we'll put it on the edge because I don't think it'll take much stitching. Oh, you're under there. No wonder I couldn't pick you up. Yeah, but now these days I'm happy to go away, happy to come home again. Oh, lace, come on. Where are you all? That's a nice, oh, it's a big piece. Oh, I've got quite a lot of it to the side of me here as well. I don't know how far this way you can see. I thought I didn't have much lace left. Right, and I've obviously got a lot of white on here again, so let's purposefully grab some pinks and colours and put them on. Just stick some cream bits on. Yeah, less glue, Denise, not more. That's a lovely fancy piece. I think that might have come from Angie Beaumont. I might be wrong, but it looks like that kind of thing. Okay, so you're very pink. I love this with the sequins on. There's not much of this left. I don't want big pieces of it on here though, because it will definitely, you know, take your eye. It'll be the star attraction. Am I even on camera? Just about. Yeah, let's just have some smaller bits dotted about. Yeah, get off me. The glue won't go on there. This won't let go of me. What is going on? Oh, I love you. I love this piece of doily. It took me, I think I've told you before, it took me forever to cut it up, but once I did, and I've looked, you know, I've used it all over the place. It's like brownie beige in the middle and then pinks. Well, you can see it's pink. Do you want in, don't you? Let's put a bit of that in then. Where shall we go with you down there? Now, of course, the stitching on the machine will, you know, I'll do it so it shows. You could just do small white stitches, but I'm going to do zigzag and probably a colour, I don't know. So that will also add to what we're creating here. Let's use this piece up. I'm still gluey, I don't know how I managed it because I feel like I've not touched it half as much, but ooh, look at that. Bit of silver. Have you across there? Build some layers. Let's put that underneath. That's it. This green and pink piece. I might need to layer some more whites on top, I think, now. A piece of you down here. Going across across that way. Oh, go on. And then, yeah, that's nice. Got a touch of yellow on it. Where can I glue you? I don't want a lot showing through. Go that way and have it hanging off. That's it. So you can still see the pink through it, but it's hey, it's just toned it down a little bit. I want the same again. Oh, just seen this lovely piece of net. Look, it's been stitched. Don't particularly want the stitching in it, so it's a big net from under a wedding dress. I use it. I've got quite a few journals to sell while I was on holiday, of course, always the way. Well, I suppose it was the end of the month, that's why. And I wrap the journals, some of them in it, the bigger ones that need all the bits holding in. And especially if they're, I wonder if I can, if not it will when it stitches. Especially when they're going overseas. Maybe if I stick something on here, I'll look at that tiny little bit. Stick that on, might hold it down. Might not. Lovely. Yeah, so that's where the lace came from. It's not lace. Net. That's where the net came from. Let's put some tiny little scruffy bits on now. Will you let go of me? This one's nice. Nah. I'm trying all the time to get glue off my fingers while I'm looking and choosing what to use. That's it. Oops. Yeah, pretty. Maybe something in there. Don't want rack, not on this one, I don't think. Yeah, I'm going to make a lot of these, aren't I, by the time I've done you. Be one of those jobs that's forever on my desk, being moved about. To keep moving that back to see. You, yeah. That's got a little bead on it as well. Right, something up here. Yep, cute. Again, eye in view. Maybe just there. I'm going to do a really colourful one next. I think, right, you're the one that I put over there because you're not a snippet. Oh, you're pretty. You're a pretty lady. So you're at an angle, yep. Another lovely bit there. Just dob them down now. I think we're about there with this one. It's nice when you get to do the little tiddly bits on top. That's the fun. Okay, you've grabbed. Oh, all right, then you haven't. Awkward. Maybe here. Piece of that multicoloured, do you think? Let go of me. Yep, you're down. Do we think there's enough on there? Here, look, I've got a little empty spot here for something really small. I'm wondering if that little green crocheted, what do you call it, flower? If it's too much, let's have a look. Let's get the yellow off it. Come off. No. Yeah, I like it. So I can get that off. Oh, I'm trying to unscrew the lid. Look what I did now. Now I'm covered in it. Right, might as well just take it off and try and get my fingers clean. I wonder if I can do it left-handed while I do that. Where should I put it there? Oh, there, I was going to say. And then it came out. Right, it's on. So, yeah, I'm going to have trouble with my hands now till I get this dry. these are the two we've made. I'll be back in a moment when I've stitched them. Or a moment for you, won't be a moment for me. I'll let them dry. I might make another one while they dry, but I won't keep filming. I'll show you it, but I won't be stitching it, obviously. Okay. Gosh, it's turned very dark. We're getting dark clouds coming. I wonder how long Neil will be actually fishing. And yeah, so much for my laundry, my holiday laundry. Never mind. Yeah, there's the first one. I've stitched them all. So I made 3 more while the others were drying, and then I waited for those to dry because I decided, you know, once I'd seen the first 2 stitched, the others would just look so much better stitched. And they did. They just don't come into their own. So that's I did it in a light pink underneath, and I kept that for all the, you know, for the bobbin. I kept it for all these, no matter what colour they were. That has got, I think that's got light pink on the top as well. I can't remember now. Changed my cottons a few times. But yeah, that's what I did. Zigzagged it up and down. You'll see that I've got these out on that because this one in particular, I am going to sit and sew some vintagey buttons around and about on it because I just think it's calling out for some, don't you? I'll place them a bit more, you know, thoughtful than that, but you know, they're going to be lovely, aren't they? So yeah, I'll show you a picture of it when I'm done. I won't sit and sew buttons on camera because, gosh, it'd be like watching paint dry, won't it? So that was the first one we made together, and then this was the pinker version of it. Was it pink or was it multicoloured? I can't remember. Oh, pinks and greens. And did I do 3 with you? Yes, I must have done. So again, zigzaggy on the back. A lot more standing up on that one. Then did I do this one? Yeah, this is the one I did next, wasn't it? Not that one. So a darker one. So I did a lighter one, a darker one with just a few hits of colour on it. And again, just some zigzaggy across the back. Nothing much. And then that one. Did I do that one with you or not? I can't remember. Anyway, then I did a really bright one with some pom-poms and some really deep pink stitching. I think I left the cream on underneath. It wasn't cream, it was pink, light pink underneath. And then I did a big one. So I had to grab another piece of fabric out, but I did it on blue, this one. And I've put, some of the blue is popping through and that's fine. Yeah, I've put lots of multicolours. I did that one with blue thread, and I did that one just straight lines, just to show you can just go straight lines. You can put as many or as few as you want. The more you put in, the more tacked down everything is. The less you put in, the more you have these sticky out bits. So I guess that depends on what you like. So these are the beautiful, colourful, full-on ones. Pretty pink shabby. And then I would probably call that a grungy one. And then this beautiful one that I'm going to sew the buttons on. I don't know, what would you call that? That's shabby chic as well, isn't it? But yeah, I'm just thinking it's going to go in the bridal journal, maybe. We'll see. So yeah, I'll put a picture up of that one at the end with the buttons on, but that's it, I think. Although it's been a long video for me, I think that will be quite a quick video for you. So have a lovely Saturday, and I will see you with lots of scraps on Sunday. Bye for now. Okay, I've stitched them on. I decided to come on and show you so you could have a better look at them. So I just put a piece of fabric on there that I had to sit in. This is what I've got left from my snippets. And so I just picked a piece of fabric off there and stitched 4 really interesting vintage, all vintage buttons on there. Lots of mother of pearl ones. Just one white modern-ish one there. And I've decided I'm going to use this as a journal cover. So I'm going to make a journal to put inside it, maybe tomorrow, maybe with my scraps, and fold it round it like that. So I'll probably be a wider, well, it could stick out the top anyway, can't it? So yeah, so because I just love it so much, that's going to be a beautiful, beautiful journal, isn't it? So yeah, that's what that's going to be now. And the reason I came on was because I needed to show you what I had left. So I pulled out the bits of fabric. These will be tabs, So I'll sew these onto pages. There'll be fabric tabs. I pulled out any long pieces because these can be stitched onto the edges of pages, and these are the actual snippety bits. You know, this can be stitched on pages as well, but these are the snippety bits that are left. I might make some little clusters with button clusters with those. But yeah, we've used it up. I will use those and those up, and then I'll show you, let you know that I've used it all. Okay, so I was also wondering about putting some bright pink buttons on here, because this has got, well, they don't have to be pink, they could be all sorts of colours, can't they? But you know, it's got all sorts of things going on for it. So yeah, I might do that at some point. I'm not going to sit and do it now because I need to upload this film, and it's been on the go a long time, even though it's probably only half an hour for you. So yeah, just thought I'd pop on and see that. So hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you tomorrow. Let's see what we can make out of the scraps box to fill that. Bye for now.